Well, hello there.
Hey guys.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Lula Lottie and Lula Lufa.
Hello.
It's Boss Babe Jenny here. How are you?
Good.
Good. Oh, Zachary. Hello. Nice to see
Zachary,
you.
I was just thinking about Zachary the other day.
I haven't seen Zachary in forever.
I know.
So I just got the notification that we're live, so that was good. It actually went through.
No, because we did a secret stream a couple weeks ago, or a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Zachary wasn't there, and I was like, I wonder where Zachary is.
Well, secret, we did it, and then we kind of just didn't show it later. So I guess it's kind of
it was kind of on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle of the night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
like the good old days.
Yeah.
Hi, Honey K girl. We'll give it a couple minutes to let a couple of people come in, and then we'll discuss what we wanted to discuss. So if you're watching this on the replay, please just fast forward it a little bit, and we'll get to the topic. And Lucky Grandma.
Hey, Lucky Grandma.
There. Hi, Lucky Grandma.
Oh, Zachary says he's been keeping to himself lately. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach.
I have two Zachary. You know, all this drama and stuff that happens on YouTube sometimes. You just you're an observer more than a active, chatter. So.
I took November off.
Yeah. I took 2020 off. 2021 off.
It's all good.
That's good. Being just, you need a break, Lottie. You need a break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, should we talk about what we want to talk about?
Well,
sure.
I was kind of wondering if I could interest you and Lufa in a business opportunity.
What kind of business opportunity?
Well, would you like to spend more time with your children?
No, not really. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, of course. Of course.
Not me. I mean, I live with mine. I need to get out of the house.
Wait, this isn't going the way Lottie wanted it to. But tell us more, Lottie. What did you have in mind?
Well, how would you like to make full-time pay for part-time hours? I'm talking like not only that, but you have the perks of like a Disney cruise. I mean, if possible, we would like to provide you with so much of an income that we'd like for your husband to quit his job.
That sounds a little too good to be true. But tell us more.
No, it's not. So so we're gonna need $5,000 up front.
$5,000. Wow. Doesn't that sound a little steep, Lufa?
Yeah, it's right before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even done with my shopping yet. I don't have that kind of money to spare.
I would have to take out a loan or something to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Women are fighting for this opportunity. Do you know I have 3 people on my team who were so excited about joining our team that they sold their breast milk for $2,400 a month.
Wow.
To onboard. But
I can't do.
I don't know, Lottie. I'm going to have to talk about this, think about this. This is a big deal. I don't think it's worth it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Lufa? You're gonna do it?
Well, I mean, if I did that, how long would it take for me to get that money back?
Oh,
and
a month.
Start making money.
Tops.
What if I couldn't sell the stuff?
Yeah.
Could I get a refund on it?
Then you're not working hard enough. You're not trying, Jenny.
You don't have to offend me before I even start. Anyway, that was just a little intro to what we're going to discuss today, you guys. And that is LuLaRoe. Am I saying it correctly, Lottie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin.
And LuLaRoe was named after the founders' granddaughters, correct?
Yes.
3 of them. A mixture of them, and I can't remember what the granddaughters' names were.
Lucy, Lola, and Monroe.
Okay. So that was the mixture of their names, and they started a company In what year was it? 20.
It was founded in
2013.
2012.
Okay, but they officially went public or whatever in 2013, correct?
Yes, because Diane was a single mom
Mhm.
who met her husband, who's Mark, or Dean. Was it Dean?
Deanne? Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bad start.
The people that are watching it, sorry about this.
She's my
Deanne was-
doppelganger, and I can't even remember her name.
Basically, LuLaRoe is a leggings company if you're not familiar with it. And
Well, it started with a maxi skirt.
with what?
A maxi skirt.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
it
right.
did.
Was it LuLaRoe at that point though? I don't think it was though.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
They onboarded the first 3 people, and when I say onboard, that means you paid the $5,000 to join.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was just like they named it that after they started the leggings. So I was a little.
They might have, but
Mhm.
that's the verbiage they use.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be discussing the first episode today.
Yes.
And if you haven't watched it, that's okay. Just listen to us discuss it. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it over there. The docuseries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a 4-part series.
I know, Kevin, it's a big mic. When I first came on, Lottie was like, I can't hear you, but I had to go. It was coming through my webcam instead of my mic. So it is a very big mic. Thank you.
So we start off the episode with the producers having a Q&A with Mark and Dina. But before they could proceed, now I'm just going to preface this whole stream by saying that the producers of this documentary threw a lot of shade to Dina and Mark.
Mm-hmm.
They did not put them in a good light.
No, they didn't. I agree. It was very, they edited it. Either they're really bad people or they edited it just right because they didn't come off very well at all, in my opinion.
And many people think, and I hate throwing like the narcissist word around, but many of the former retailers believe that they're that narcissistic that they thought that this was going to be a big Valentine.
Yeah, I was wondering why they did it, why they agreed to do it. Yeah. Because I was like, this is making them look really bad. What made them decide to do this? So that makes a lot of sense.
But they do also have a little bit of that Teflon in them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kevin, no, this is for guys as well, because there's a lot of husbands that join this company.
Yeah, there sure was.
Oh yeah, Kevin, we're gonna make you quit your job, and
yeah.
And the reason that they do that is because they want the whole family to be completely dependent on the company.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So before they get into the Q&A, Dina has a hissy fit about the fringe in the throw rug. Did you guys catch on to that?
I don't remember.
Oh, they trolled her hard with that.
I'll have to rewatch that part. Maybe
it's just the very, very beginning, like when they're sitting down.
Yeah, she was very particular.
So, and then we discussed the buy-in was $5,000 to $10,000, and then there's also accessory packages that you could purchase. And I think what
was the accessory part about? Because I remember the $5,000 buy-in, but I don't remember that other part.
You could get like additional skirts or leggings. Like, say you pay an extra $1,800, you could get like 18 more pair of leggings and 4 more tops like this stunner.
Right, and just to let you guys know, that's an authentic LuLaRoe top Lottie got just for this occasion.
It is. It is a full-on polyester kimono top.
It's kind of cute, though.
Did you go to the Goodwill or what?
Poshmark.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Should I show them, before we go any further, Lottie, should I show them the inspiration for your outfit tonight?
Yes, please. Oh, it's the whole look.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold on one second here.
Wait, let me tease. I can't. Y'all, my hair won't tease.
Tease it. Just make fun of it. Okay, hold on. Share screen. And here we go. There is Lottie, the
Yes,
inspiration
this
for
is my
Lottie
top.
tonight, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
have the actual top.
I do.
She does.
Oh my God.
Let me see if
I'm
I can
telling you,
see.
you
love
guys
it.
don't understand how close to my heart this whole thing. Like, I am really passionate about this whole thing.
So yeah, take a look at that, and then take a look at Lottie.
Yeah, I went and I hunted it down.
There she is.
Who wore it
Girl.
better?
Yeah, who wore it better? Leave a comment after this, please, and let us know. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing her. But that's Deanne.
Yes.
She is what is her last name? I'm so sorry I didn't write that down. I
Stidham.
must have Stidham. Yeah, I did actually. Stidham, Stidham. And that is Mark is her husband, and they're the ones that founded this.
Yeah, and he's a gem. So
they're both gems. Oh,
They
oh my
are.
gosh.
she's even
Yeah.
gemmier.
So they were basically interviewing them, asking them how their company started in the 1st episode. And what I was able to get from this is Mark and Deanne met when she was divorced with 7 kids when they met, right? And they've currently been married for 23 years, and they have a total of 14 kids now. And did you want to tell them the bonus thing, LuLaRoe?
Oh, would I like to?
No,
Yes.
yeah. What about their kids?
2 of their children are married to each other,
Yes. And if
but
you
they are
find
not
that
related by
strange,
blood.
right? I
No.
was gonna say, if you find that strange, it's not that strange. They did not grow up together. They do not have any blood relation.
No.
But it's kind of weird. They said it was weird telling people, the announcements for the wedding. Our daughter is gonna be marrying our son.
Yeah, but
They're
it makes
very
holidays
quirky.
so much easier, I bet.
Yeah, right. I mean, your daughter-in-law is your daughter. Your son-in-law is
Yeah.
your son.
One house they have to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have a rehearsal dinner and the wedding all paid for.
There you go.
Oh, and by the way, Lucky Grandma said you're always adorable, Lottie.
Oh, thank you, Lucky Grandma.
Always.
Thank you.
You win. You win that one.
Oh, okay.
For Deanne, sorry, Deanne. Don't get mad at us. Don't hate us. And Deanne and Mark, they reside in Corona, California, correct?
Yes.
That's where the company was founded.
Yeah, and they're both from, I think he's from Pasadena and she's from
Utah?
No, but they're Mormons. Not that all Mormons are from Utah.
No. For some reason, they did mention Utah or something like that.
Yeah,
in the episode.
But she's from, I think she's from the LA Metro as well, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't write that. I just wrote Corona down here.
Yeah.
Let's see what else stood out to me in the episode. Oh, Deanne mentioned that she had weight loss surgery.
Yes, and we'll go further. Well, yeah, but they really didn't touch on that, guys.
No, they didn't. You're right.
So that'll probably be like the 3rd episode of our episode.
Yeah.
But I can't believe they didn't touch, because that became like a pyramid too.
Yep.
The weight loss surgery.
I think they'll discuss that later. They'll talk about that later.
Yeah. There's so many things, but I'll wait.
Okay, so let's see what else. The way that they were able to lure these women in, initially women, right? Was to tell them that, like Lottie said at the beginning, you could stay home with your children, spend more time with your children, make money, contribute to the household. So that was really appealing to a lot of women, and a lot of these women they could not afford it. So they ended up taking out loans and selling their breast milk.
Yeah. And it was a very targeted demographic too, where you have these moms who say you're like 29, 30, 31, and you're working, blah, blah, blah. You have your babies, and then you're home. Well, what's one of the guiltiest feelings ever if you're a stay-at-home mom?
Right, to leave your
But
baby.
you're not contributing
You're not
money?
contributing.
And to leave,
Mhm.
well, oh no, I'm sorry. I think you meant if you work out of your home. I mean, if you leave the home.
Well, that too.
Right.
I mean, it's a
Right.
no-win situation.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna feel guilt no matter what. You're right. Like if you're home, you're not contributing. If you're out, you're not with your baby. So
Mhm.
there's really no winning
There
there.
isn't. There never will be.
Right. So that's what they laid the
They
whole
preyed
guilt trip
upon
on them. Yeah. In
And
our
they,
opinions.
yeah, and there were a lot of so it's a very and also when you have these babies and you're home alone, you're isolated.
Yes.
Because it's not like you're going out for wine with your girlfriends anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
you're
you have
looking
to
for something to
form-
do, and you could do it from home without feeling bad about it because you're at home and you have something like adults to speak with, things to do,
Yes.
contribute. So it was a big appeal with that. And
Yeah, there was a sisterhood involved.
Right.
And you're buying into this, and now you have all these friends that and towards the end you probably have 100 friends that live right by you.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
It was it was so saturated.
Oh
yeah. I was listening to the guy, the MLM expert, and he was saying something like, in the end, they would have had to sell the same product to the population 5 times over in order to keep going like they were.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Tara, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, hey Tara, I'm just talking about you in a good way.
Hi Tara.
And, oh, Honey K Girl made a good point. The bigger the hair, the more leggings you will sell.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, it was crazy to me how people they had to be on a wait list to join this company too.
These women, when it was in the height of it, they would have like a convention, right, Jenny?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd get like 1,200 people, because not only they made it just seem like such a dream. They had concerts with like Katy Perry and Kelly Clarkson. Like
we're getting ahead of ourselves there.
Well, I'm just saying the part. Oh, I just lost my third train of thought.
No, they would have a raffle basically.
Yes,
to see
they would have
if
a
you
raffle.
could get what is it? The buy-in, not the buy-in, but I can't remember the
It was a lottery.
The lottery, basically, yeah. Seeing that if you could, they'll pick one of the ladies' names, and they were just ecstatic, like, oh my god.
Oh
one
yeah,
lady,
and they would pay thousands of dollars to fly to a Marriott in Orlando.
Right, just to see if their name would be chosen. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little culty.
It was
Yeah.
a little. They acted like it was just the best thing in the world, and they were lucky to be a part of it when these people were just taking their money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when you look at like the whole, I mean, you look at the cast of characters, and it's like, what? I mean, these,
There were some eccentric people.
Honey K Girl said it was onboarded. Yeah, onboarded.
Yes.
Thank you, Honey K. Yeah, it was onboarded. So
which sounds culty.
They had somebody specifically handling those calls. They would make, I can't remember, 100 a day or something like that.
Yeah.
To these ladies to tell them they were in, and that they were just like screaming on the phone like they won the lottery. And it was just
like fainting.
Months people had to wait to get into this company.
Crazy.
Do you remember with Pinterest that you used to have an invite when it first started?
No, and I've been on Pinterest a long time. I don't remember that.
When it initially started, you had to have an invite from somebody that was already within Pinterest. Had to invite you. So you had to wait. There was a waiting period for that. And that was kind of like, not nerve-wracking, but kind of like, come on, I just want to go on there already. So I can't imagine how these ladies were feeling investing all this money.
How long
when
was
they
it
didn't
private,
have it?
Jenny?
I don't remember. It wasn't too long, but I do remember that specifically. Waiting, you have to wait for the invite to get in that. So it was kind of it was an exclusive thing.
Is that still a big thing, Pinterest?
It's kind of died out a little bit, but a lot of people still.
I still love it. I don't very often, but I love to get recipes and stuff from there.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
My cats have chosen this time to scratch on their scratching pole. So if you hear that, I'm so sorry.
They all do it. It's ridiculous.
If it's not a cat, it's a dog barking, which I'm sure my dog will start pretty soon.
See, now we go into the part where
Oh, Tara, excuse me real quick. Tara does
okay.
remember that about the Pinterest invite.
Oh,
Yeah, that was nuts. It's like it's so exclusive. You just feel so special.
I feel like something else was like that too. Not Facebook, but I feel like something, because that was the EDU thing. You could only have Facebook if you were in a EDU.
Yes, and I happened to be in college then, believe it or not. So I was like one of the few.
Yeah.
For
When I
Facebook?
went back to nursing school. Yeah.
Yeah, it had been around like a couple years or something before I got on there. I was on MySpace for sure. And when I first
Same.
joined Facebook, I
Tom.
was like, what is this? This is weird. Like I preferred MySpace because it's just you get used to something and
Well, and you could make your own profile song
yes, I love that.
in the
That's what
background.
I think they need to do that on Facebook
Mhm.
still.
Mhm.
So what else? What else did you guys get from this episode? Personally from Deanne and Mark.
Well,
like
then
the vibe they put out.
Then they start ping-ponging between, sorry, Loof, I didn't mean to use that term, between between the Valentine we have with the Q&A, and then we go into the stinky moldy leggings.
Oh, was that in episode 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Where we start bringing
I have to admit, I binge watched a lot of it, so I was kind of like they were kind of blending in together.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, I got to try to stick to just the first one. It's hard not to like say more.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, I had to force myself to like have a few days in between. But so then we go into like you're gonna meet like women within like the first 100 recruits, or not recruits, retailers.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? It was something like 3 years they had built 10,000 retailers.
Yes, wow. I remember hearing something about that.
That's crazy.
I don't remember the numbers, but it was a lot.
Well, they had a balloon, and it would like keep going, and I was like, oh god, I can't remember.
Oh, another thing I wrote down was that Mark, and I hope this was episode 1. Forgive me if it wasn't, but Mark would go around spouting passages from the Book of Mormon to the employees. That was initially in the first episode. It's kind of like the teaser at the beginning of it. But that just kind of blew me away. And they definitely go into that more later on.
Yeah.
But can you imagine your boss going around saying any religious thing like that, unless you work in a religious environment?
Right.
That would be weird.
Yeah, and and these people, it wasn't like their workforce, however you want to word it. It's not like these were like big Bible thumping people.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, like their actions didn't show it anyway, right?
No. Like I think I think, for instance, Amway, that's more of a faith-based MLM than LuLaRoe.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but speaking of Amway, Deanne's father was an entrepreneur. And he was in Amway. He was in I can't remember something else, but yeah, her family was a part of Amway as well. So that was just kind of ingrained in
Deanne. That makes sense.
Yeah, it was ingrained in her that this was kind of the lifestyle. And her mom was within Amway as well, or some job. I don't remember what her mom did, but she went to work one night, Deanne said, and she came home with like $5,000 or something. She went to the bank and got all $5 bills. She came home to the top of the stairs.
Weird.
I know. She came home to the top of the stairs, her mom did, and all the kids were at the bottom. And she said, okay, guys, I want you to watch what I'm going to do next. She took the bag and dumped the whole bag of money over the railing, and it was raining down on the kids. So in Deanne's mind, that stuck out to her as just like what she needed to do to contribute. Like she wanted to contribute like her mom did. So that is why she was so strong about wanting to do this and make her own money. and it makes me like think that's why money was so important to her too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little too important when
Yeah,
she told
exactly.
that story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like money as much as the next person.
Who doesn't?
But yeah, who doesn't? Especially right
Mhm.
now. But when I was a kid, like if someone's, you know, tossing $20 bills, like I wouldn't have, that wouldn't have even, it was either a very exaggerated story or her mother was just a little bananas. Like,
I
because
think it's the latter.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I think it's the latter, Lottie.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's kind of like out there too, and she's a
Well,
little extra.
Yeah, and her maiden name is Startup.
That's right. That blew me away. I was like, really? They were an entrepreneur and their last name was Startup? What the heck? Hi, Bebop.
Bebop!
So glad you made it.
Oh, that's okay, Bebop.
Hi,
And sorry we're not
sweetheart.
talking to you guys too much. We just want to kind of keep it within the context of LuLaRoe in case somebody
We
joins.
can just talk all about it.
We'll discuss it later for sure, but we're not ignoring you. We just want to, in case somebody like hops in here and wants to actually listen about the first episode. But we're so glad you guys are here.
It'd be interesting to see, and I think it was in like the last 10 or 15 years, but it would be interesting to see when the word startup originated. Considering
maybe he did it. Maybe he was responsible for it.
She trademarked it.
Mr. Startup. I would have kept that last name. I think that's a cool last name.
Mm-hmm. Nobody would believe you now, though.
Right? They'd be like, "Oh, sure, mine's MLM." God, I'm trying to think what else happened in the first show. They basically just gave the history of it. I don't remember them diving too much into Mark's past, just mostly Deanne's. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Pardon me. They don't really get into him so much. I mean, a little bit. But they had the reps going back and forth, and then between them doing the Q&A, and then the reps saying, "Oh my God, like they were sending us horrendous product," and so then they counter that Deanna and Mark by saying, "Well, you're not trying hard enough."
Yeah, if there's an issue, it's your problem. It's not the issues of the quality or anything. It's just you're not trying hard enough. Yes.
And the thing with LuLaRoe is you're not able to procure, like you can't make selection. You can't. I can't. It's not like I go on jcrew.com or something and I pick like what items I want. You're just getting a surprise.
Pardon me for a second. I'm going to mute here.
Okay.
Yeah. You're very right on that.
Yeah, like the sizing, the patterns, all of it. You have no idea what you're getting, and you could be say I'm a representative, and I have like 4 other people within a 2-mile radius of me, and we're all getting like the same repeat items or similar items. So you have someone coming to you and they want to buy a skirt. Nobody has that within 50 miles, let alone a size. And then you just have, you know what I mean? Like you just have extra small pants with like elephants and
Right, honey K girl, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
There you go.
They would just make whatever they could, and it was like like maybe 100 prints. I don't know if you said that already. Of one thing, so they would tell that to people. Oh my God, you got to get it if you want this print. You better hurry up and get it while you can, because if you don't, it's gonna be like it's gonna be gone. It's a one of a kind.
Jenny, have you gotten to episode 4 yet?
I think I am. I don't remember exactly.
Did you get to 4?
I watched it, but it was a couple months ago. But I did watch the whole thing. Yeah.
I'm just gonna give a teaser.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Ripped off clip art.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes. And they had
Yeah.
some LuLaRoe fails. Do you mind if I show a couple of those, Lottie?
Please do.
And Lufa, do you guys mind? Okay, because I'm gonna.
No, not a bit.
I just pulled up LuLaRoe fails. So I'm just going to show you the Google images that I picked up. So give me
Okay.
1 second here. I think it's funny because some of them are not very appropriate, are they?
The
No.
Leaning Tower of Pisa is my favorite.
Let's see here. Share screen. And LuLaRoe fail. LuLaRoe. I always want to say LuLaRoe for some reason. So
I always want to say Lululemon, and it's further from.
Some of these, like this one right here, is the one that I had on the background right here. Some of them aren't that bad. Some of them are really hideous. Okay, that one is not very attractive. I don't know what's going on right here.
Is that pizza?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fish.
Oh, nice.
They're fish.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
I'm trying to find the one you wanted to show earlier, Lottie, but we were afraid. Oh my gosh, look at the quality of this one. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh wow. Very.
And
wow.
This is the one I used on the thumbnail.
I saw somebody like that yesterday, and it wasn't an accident.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Here's one. Can you guys see that okay?
Yes.
It looks right here like something very inappropriate. I don't even know what that is. What is that print supposed to be?
That is a full-on peen.
I mean, it has to be. I think it. No, I think it's a flower, but it just looks like that.
Yeah, bad placement.
Yeah, exactly. There was like no quality assurance. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
With those.
Yeah, and do you think like because this is all towards the end, like
in that one, there's Lottie's favorite.
That's my favorite.
What is that supposed to be?
It's a Paris.
Tower of Pisa.
Oh, okay.
But it's a leaning tower of penis. Oh my God, my brother's watching this. He just heard me say penis.
Sorry, Lottie's brother.
Well, he's not here right now, but he will be watching.
Right. And look at this one. Isn't that horrible? Like the placement of this design right there.
Oh, yeah.
And it says, well played, LuLaRoe. Well played. Here's
Do you think in the
placement.
End, when they were making these, like they were trolling them a little bit?
I think that the artist, she was pretty sarcastic.
Oh
yeah, she was. She was not happy.
No, she seemed like she was kind of happy that this stuff happened.
I kind of loved her.
Let's see if is that better that way or on the side? Like that?
I don't know. I can't tell. Oh yeah, either way.
I'm just looking at the comments like, oh no, it's air conditioning. Yes.
There you go.
Oh God. Oh, look at this one. That's not a good place. Bebop.
Nice.
Bebop needs a pair of those.
There you go, Bebop.
Wow, it's just horrible. How much were the leggings, Lottie? Do you know?
I think they're 35.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay $35 for anything, you want to get at least a decent, quality thing. Yeah. Right.
But they're only gonna get 10.
Oh, that's right.
25, but good luck.
Right. Yeah.
So is that how it broke down?
It was.
Well, that's how it started with the maxi skirts. You would get 15 and they would get 10. They were 25.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So they would get a percentage of it. And look at this one with the feather here. And I don't know what that is, a flower or something. Yeah, they just did not put a lot of thought into it. Look at the hot dog ones. Who wants a hot dog
in your pants?
Well,
where would you even wear those?
I don't know. Oh, I meant to tell you, they would get on the case of the employee that worked there if you didn't have any of their products on too.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
They would get, say, one chick came in and she was wearing Chanel or something, right?
Yeah, and they made her.
And Deanne's like, excuse me, you have nothing LuLaRoe on. Go to the warehouse and get something on. So she marched her over there and made her change. And that's how like crazy it was, like culty with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've actually heard about a couple people in retail in real life that has happened to, but I don't think it was that. Just to work in an office, it wasn't. It was people that were on the floor.
Oh my God, look at this one. Yikes. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if that's really was that one of theirs?
Oh yeah, it would be, because that's part of the Disney collection.
Oh, that's
That's
horrible.
Wow.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, I got to be careful with. Hopefully, they don't show anything too inappropriate on here. But oh, look at that! That one's really bad too. The Disney one, I'm assuming as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
101 Dalmatians.
Maybe. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't think that. Yeah, so at first they were really high quality. They said.
Yes,
really
I was just
buttery
going to say that.
Right, and then it's just they let it slack off. I think they didn't pay the people the appropriate amount, or they just chose companies that didn't do a good job.
Well, another thing they were doing was they weren't storing it properly either.
Oh my God, this one's a doozy.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
So the warehouse, which I'm pretty sure is located in Corona as well,
Mm-hmm.
they had set up. They had like pods. You know what I mean? Like the pods. In addition
Like the
to the
storage.
warehouse,
Mhm.
but then they had excess product, so they would just store them in the elements in metal bins outside.
Ugh.
You know.
Yeah.
Moisture and metal
Mhm.
do not go together.
Yeah. So they
Apparently
not. They would just break down. So not only had the quality diminished, but also you're accelerating the process.
Yeah.
That one is just really bad. The placement of those lips right there. Yikes. Yeah, some of them weren't bad. I could see like they were saying in the chat, like the solid ones, or maybe a couple of the floral ones.
Yeah,
were nice.
I had quite a few pairs at one
I
point.
never had a pair.
Oh, I had a friend who sold it. Yeah.
This.
Oh no, I did back in the day. I didn't do the shirts though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm elevated, Lufa.
Yeah.
She's extra, so
Yeah, she is.
but apparently they were really nice at first, right? When you got the pants, they were really buttery soft. They said really
Yeah. Oh yeah.
good quality. They really put a lot of work into it, and then just afterwards, not so much.
And I think that's true with a lot of things. Like when you have such a demand,
right? So yeah, that's a taste of the what the leggings were like, you guys. And I'm gonna stop sharing this now.
Hey, Cindy Lou Who.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Did any of you guys in the chat, were you a part of the whole LuLaRoe experience? Like with the buying?
Honey K Girl said I think she wore them to Disneyland. I think she said people love them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And Bebop said, I don't see the Mormons approving this.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, especially because the whole concept of your company is to build families closer.
Right.
Or bring
that was what
closer.
They said anyway.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like there were more divorces, bankruptcies, like than you could possibly imagine.
Oh yeah, it ruined a lot of people's lives eventually.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely get into that more later. with
Yeah.
specifics on what happened to people. Yeah,
So
I think
just to give you a background of a couple of the people. So we have I cannot remember. So 2 girls I've followed for a couple years now, and that's oh god, Roberta Blevins and Courtney Harwood, and they have YouTube channels where they break all of this down.
Courtney, was she in the docuseries?
Yes.
Which one was
Roberta
she?
Blevins is the one Lufa and I are obsessed with the hairdresser.
Yes.
With
Can
the
you
blonde...
remind me what she looked like? Oh, did she have
I sent
like
the
a
link
white
to her
sweater?
TikTok.
Did she have a white sweater on?
Oh, did she have what?
A white sweater on during that
No,
one?
but I love her.
Google her.
Okay, let me look it up real quick here.
She had a plaid flannel.
Blevins, you said?
Blevins.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yes, I like her. I don't know if I want to show her. You guys can look it up later on.
Yeah.
Do you want me to show her? I can if you want.
But... Yeah, she was in the documentary.
Okay,
she
I'll
was
show her
very,
real quick.
and she was in on the lawsuit.
She was
and the whole nine.
a big part of it.
She was the whistleblower.
Yes.
Her and a few of them.
Yeah, I really liked her. That's the one you like so much, Lufa?
Yes, love her. I want her to do my hair.
Yeah, she seems like a really nice person. You did?
Well, I think I did, but I didn't. It's not like I doxed her or anything. It was on Vice.
Okay, so that's Roberta. What was the other one's name?
Courtney Harwood. She's in Georgia. Okay. And she left corporate America.
How do you spell that?
Courtney, Courtney.
No, the last name.
Harwood, Harwood.
Thank you.
She left corporate America because she wanted the whole idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember her now. Hold on. I'll show that too. Hold on. Yeah, she was one of the big ones there too.
Yeah. And she actually, she was the biggest victim of, if you go and watch her channel, she'll tell the stories. She was the biggest victim of the weight loss surgery scam.
Oh.
Right. They were very mean to her about that.
Oh, they were terrible.
They were bullies too. I mean, they really were.
They were mean girls.
Yeah. And it all stemmed from what it was shown to be from Deanne. She and Deanne's sister as well. She was part of that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Courtney and Roberta, is that her name?
Yes, Roberta.
I like them a lot. And that other girl too, with the one that was kind of a higher up too.
In the white sweater. I love her.
You know who I really liked? That dude. I can't think of his name. Yes,
the one in the office.
Yes, he cracked me up. He was like so dry with his humor, but he's just like he was like talking crap about him, and I liked him a lot.
And he boycotted Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, he stopped listening to Kelly Clarkson because they had a concert with her in there. And he said it really pissed him off because he loves her. but on principle, nope. He refuses to listen to her now.
Yep. I mean, like she had you know what I mean? Like somebody told her to be somewhere to sing.
Yeah. She was just doing it for a paycheck.
Yeah.
but yeah, he made me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
I wish I would put the names down now. Dang it, I didn't even think about that.
Well, we can link their stuff in the chat. I mean, in the description box.
Oh yeah, we could do that later on. We'll edit it.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So, do you guys remember? Because they went into talking about the pop-ups. Now, do you guys remember going everywhere and there would be, like, I would go to an event. I remember I went to like this thing. It was called like Cupcake Wars, right? And people had like a cupcake showdown, like these bakers.
Yeah.
And it was like I don't know, like it's like a 4-hour event where you would watch them bake the batter and then they'd come back and ice and whatever. And when you went in, and it was like at Hilton or something.
Mhm.
And you would go in the lobbies and they'd have pop-ups of all the owl origami and the Scentsy.
Yeah.
And I remember going to this thing, like I think it was 2017. And there were like 5 LuLaRoe pop-ups.
Oh, really? Is it like a kiosk type of things? Is that
Yeah,
what
they
they
just
were?
set up a little tent. And they,
Right.
you know, they just pile
like they do at concerts and stuff, like where they just
Yeah.
have. I don't remember seeing
head,
those.
I'm like, how are you doing? Like, they're all right here. You're just looking at each other, and there's nobody coming.
But to be fair, they might have had different prints, right? Because a lot
You're
of them
right.
were exclusive, so they could have been like, "Oh, let me go to each one and see if there's one I like better."
Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of awkward, right? Your like competitors are right there. It's like McDonald's and Jack in the Box right next to each other. It's just kind of
We
like
all know
odd.
who I like. Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
But yes, but I could see why, like if I was a shopper, why I would love that, because maybe this tent doesn't have the print that I want, but the other guy does,
Exactly.
So I'm sure they'd have to make it really competitive,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
it was saturated though in neighborhoods and stuff though, like small
true.
towns, people would be doing it, and it made for like a big competition within that.
And then what do you guys think about the one size fits all? With the leggings?
I would probably say one size probably shouldn't fit all, because judging by those pictures that we saw, that's probably not a good idea. Not to be mean or anything like that.
Well, no, it's not practical.
Right. There's just so much stretch there, right?
But maybe in the beginning, the fabric was of such a high quality or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but later on, no, the rips and not so much. And Honey Cake Girl pointed out there was different prices too from the different vendors, like the people selling them.
Really?
Really?
Well, no, that's what she was saying with the
shitty.
pop-ups. With the pop-ups, they might have sold them different prices. Who knows?
That's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And then maybe they would have like bundling.
Yeah, because they wanted to get rid of their merchandise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can find it online, as Lottie knows.
There you go. Styling and profiling, y'all.
That's right. I'm curious to see on eBay how many products people are putting on there of LuLaRoe. Do people go on eBay and sell this stuff?
Yes,
I'm sure.
But I have good news for everybody. You are still welcome to onboard, and there is no waiting list any longer.
Oh my God, do they still let you do it?
Yeah.
You know who still does it, don't you?
Who?
Mary Brown.
Yeah.
From Sister Wives. She still does LuLaRoe.
And a lot of people,
I know next to nothing about Sister Wives, but I think one of them just left or something.
Oh, I can someday I can give you the rundown on all of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah. Full experience with them.
So people are still in this, Lottie?
Yes, you can go on LuLaRoe.com at this moment and onboard for $500, and you'll get 38 pieces of.
Wow.
Instead of 5,000, now it's only 500.
It's 500.
Jeez.
Wow.
Now that I could probably swing if I really wanted to, but
the value of it is something like $2,300.
Only if people buy it. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's only worth what people are willing to pay, and
I
think
dying
it's oversaturated, like Lufa said.
Yeah, I'm dying to know if they have remedied the problem with the storage.
Yeah, I would like to know that as well. If they up the quality and got things going again, because otherwise, what's the point? I mean, people are onto them now, so they kind of have to, right?
Does somebody want to take one for the team and just buy something and let us know?
We could pull our money. And then we can start Facebook Lives. I'll do Mondays. You do
I was going to ask you about
Wednesdays.
that. If they still had Facebook Lives.
Yeah,
do people still do that?
Mary does, I know.
Oh, okay.
Mary does.
Yeah, she just because I followed her because of this whole thing. like a couple years ago, and she was on it last night.
Wow. Honey K said that they had tall and curvy and one size leggings with them. And she had her 5,000 already and to go on board.
Did you really, Honey K girls?
Wow.
And what held you back, Honey K, if you don't mind telling us? Did you hear bad reviews, or did you just have like a gut feeling you shouldn't do it? Because let me tell you, do you guys remember that MLM It Works?
Yes.
With
Yep.
the skinny wraps?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of my friends tried to talk me into that, and I was this close to doing it. And that was only like $100, right? It's like $99.
Yeah.
And it was on sale for like $50. And I was like, oh, I think I might do it. And I was just about to send the money, and something, my gut was like, don't do it. So I held back. And that's not even that big of an investment, but later on it would have been, because you have to buy the product, and if you don't sell it, you're stuck with it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really glad that I waited. Their building isn't at the Corona location anymore, they said. Honey said.
Oh, breaking news.
You heard it here first.
What's that?
Oh, no, I said you heard it here first.
Oh, yeah.
We get the credit.
I did Avon like when I was like 19.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because I just thought, for some reason, I thought it was kind of glamorous.
Avon was kind of like, you felt more grown up, I think, because our parents, they were able to buy it from those little catalogs, and it was so exciting because you could choose what you wanted, and the Avon lady would come and see you, right?
But to be honest, the thing I liked about it was all the little samples.
Oh yeah,
I love the little lipstick.
Yes, right? Those were cute, adorable. I think the only MLM, and we kind of discussed this backstage before we started, was Pampered Chef. I love that.
See, I do too.
I still buy it from people.
I do, and I think that's the only MLM I really support. I don't know if Teamy Blends. I don't think Teamy Blends is really a MLM, because it's not based on a pyramid. They just sell the product straight out.
I don't think that you don't buy the product and sell it. I think you just buy it from the website.
You can be
really?
I can't remember what they call it.
Like an associate or whatever?
Yeah. Representative.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I bought several things from there, and luckily it's just a straight out purchase. And I think you could do the same with Pampered Chef. Don't know if you have to go through an affiliate or not.
I don't think you would necessarily. I think you could get it off the website.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who did Tupperware, and
I
they
love
just
Tupperware
had like
too.
Tupperware was the bomb.
I love Tupperware.
Yeah.
They have warehouses like in any major city, and you just go to the warehouse and you just buy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
really?
It wasn't a buy-in. You didn't have to put anything up front.
So you just went and got the product and then sold it and then gave them the profit. You took half of the profit or whatever, and they got some, right?
Yeah,
is that how it worked?
Think Tupperware was more interested on the recruiting part.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, and obviously LuLaRoe was too.
Okay, so Honey K said, I just had a small baby at home, and lugging around those clothes with me really with the little one wasn't really for me. I ended up doing Beachbody instead and lost a bunch of weight.
Well, there you go. At least you got something out of it.
Right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Beachbody, I never tried that. And I know a lot of people who did, and they tried to sell it like crazy on Facebook too.
And we were also, I was going to save this for a couple episodes in, but we also wanted to offer, like maybe in a week or two, if anybody has a story, and it doesn't have to be LuLaRoe, if anybody wants to come up or even email their story, because I think, I was telling Lufa earlier, I think that the number one problem in all of this, well, obviously, if your whole world crumbled, that's terrible, but is the, sorry, Piper's having a fit, is the stigma attached to having been in an MLM and thinking like you failed or you weren't good enough.
You were a sucker for falling for it. like that type of thing for sure.
Mhm.
People look at you like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so if
but
anybody
I don't
wants-
judge people for that. It's easy to fall into it. It really
Absolutely.
is. Yeah, but if you guys definitely, like what Lottie said, if you want to come up here and tell us your story, Deanne and Mark, we invite you up to talk with us as well. If you want to tell us your side of the story, it's here.
What did you
This is where
guys
you
think
want
of
to be.
what did you guys think of oh, what's his name? The nephew.
Oh, you know what? I kind of liked him. I couldn't help it at first. I was like, oh, he's kind of a jerk, you know, blah blah blah. But then
the entertainment director.
Yeah.
Yes, he
was
was
his name Sheen or oh God, I can't remember his name.
Sean, maybe?
Something with an S, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him. I don't know why. I just think he was pretty honest, like later on about what
Mhm.
a jerk he was and like his part in it.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty interesting. How he was just very upfront
Yeah,
about how
he
he messed
was.
up.
And now he's disowned.
I know, right? Come on, Deanne. Come on.
Because that's what it's happened. I was telling Jenny the other day when we were talking about this. So when I was when I was looking into all this a couple of years ago, I have to find the names of these. There was a couple podcasts I listened to. Like this was when MLMs were really getting exposed, like in 2019ish, and there was a couple who sold Amway, right? And both of their parents sold Amway, and that's how they met as kids. And then they decided to get married and have like an Amway family. And then, you know, 1 month they were doing their bills and they said, man, this just isn't working anymore. I mean, it never did, to be honest. But, you know, they just couldn't make ends meet. And they're like, we have to hang this up. So both of their families disown them, like with their children.
Wow.
And they were heavy
over a
faith.
company, over an MLM.
Yeah,
That's
over
crazy.
an MLM.
Wow. I mean,
Is Lisa frozen?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I?
It's just
Yeah.
I thought she had a toe.
Sorry. There we go.
There we go. There you go.
I had to readjust my phone.
She was doing a dramatic pose for us.
I was like,
she's throwing gang signs, MLM signs.
yeah.
So
oh wait, that's backwards.
I can't do it.
Whatever.
Well, loser. No, this way, right?
Oh, okay. No, I have my L.
Oh yeah, Lottie, necklace. I noticed your necklace. And tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm wearing. What? Somebody's gonna come upon this, and they're like, "That lady's crazy."
We're all a little crazy.
Because
otherwise
normally
we wouldn't be doing this.
But what else?
You put the L in MLM.
That's right,
Lottie. But yeah, I can imagine disowning somebody over an MLM or over a company.
No.
That goes to show you what a cult it is, because it's kind of like a religion. If somebody disowns you, if you don't follow their religion.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, Cindy Lou Who and Honey K Girl are discussing Beachbody. You guys, I bet there's so much dirt on that.
Oh, I bet.
So you know that Roberta has a podcast, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I think she discusses a lot of other companies. So I don't know if she's ever mentioned them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she uncovers lots of companies.
See, I find the whole MLM thing really interesting. I follow a Facebook group about MLMs, and one of them's like, I think they call them Hun bots, is what they call a lot of MLM.
Yeah,
ladies.
because they're always in your DMs going, "Hey, hun,
yeah."
how are you? That's why Roberta calls them Huns.
Yeah, so they're Hun bots or bots.
It's like YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, no, I just mean like the love bombing. Like it's, I don't know. Yeah,
it could be like that. And a lot of people look to the creators as like kind of.
Well, yeah, because they want. Well, I'm just talking about like I don't want to get into all of it, but I just mean like with the drama community, and, like
right.
people want to have allies.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
they like their little groups and you know, who to stick up for, who not to stick up for, you know, it's just yeah. So yeah, they were saying in the chat that Honey K Girl was saying that their workouts were great. But it's that fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Look better than it is to lure people in, and it felt yucky, she said. And I totally get that. You were going in there for the right reasons, but once you're in it, you just feel like you feel kind of like a fraud, I bet.
Well, and then you have to think about the flip side of it. If you say you are a successful team leader, right? I mean, my conscience, I feel like, would get the best of me.
Same.
And Roberta even discussed that, where she said, if you're not thinking realistically, and you're bringing all these people on board, and they're not going to sell anything, you're not living in reality, and you're really not. Like, it's a fairy tale to think. I mean, there's money in this hand, it goes to this hand. Like, there's got to be.
The only people making money were the people in the top, like 2 or 3 tiers. Right?
Yeah, and it's a 97% failure rate.
And after that, it's just, you're doing it for nothing, basically. So that's a pretty sad statistic.
We should start our own MLM.
What would it be?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Okay, make sure it's really, really bad and distasteful, and get back to us on that, please.
Okay. Back to the drawing board.
Gonna read some of these comments here.
Yes, ma'am.
The instructor Debbie was part of Beachbody. She had a really popular video, Seabers. I'm not familiar with Beachbody that much, so I'm not sure. In the private messages, you said, "Hey, hun." Oh yeah, and one of the MLM group I'm in, they showed different messages people would send them, and they sent this standard message like, "Hey, blank, how are you doing today?" They sent the standard message instead of filling out the personalized name.
Oh, geez.
So they wrote blank.
Copy and paste.
Yeah.
They couldn't even get that right.
Yeah, and they wrote back I can't believe, you contact me from high school. We didn't talk for all these years. You contact me, you don't even put my name. People were just getting really ticked off about this. And Shanann Watts was part of an MLM.
Yeah.
Which one was she in?
Thrive. The patches.
Bigger name.
That's right.
Yeah.
She was with Thrive, and I remember seeing some of her videos, and I'm not talking about her in a negative way or anything. Please don't think I'm. But she would sell that, and she would go to joint parties of LuLaRoe, where she would sell Thrive. Right? Yeah, and they would sell their leggings, and so she would, they would kind of have a joint venture together where they would help each other out. So she would sell one thing, they would sell another. Because I remember one of these, a whole room was full of those leggings.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think a lot of the MLMs did kind of come together and try to help each other out. Hi, Judith.
Hey, Judith. Are you a robot?
I don't know what that means. But
That's
and
robot talk.
I'm not highlighting
Another
the
thing
comments.
that Roberta pointed out was that you're paying top shelf prices for Target or Walmart. Not that I'm speaking disparagingly of big box stores, but for a lower quality, you're paying a premium. You're paying a Nordstrom price for a Walmart brand.
Exactly. Right.
Because
you expect a higher
involved.
quality when you pay that much instead of just going and paying $10 for a pair of leggings. Or
and I do understand. Like I said, in the beginning of the podcast, I was talking about a conversation with Tara with the base housing, where people would not prey on people in base housing, but it just didn't seem fair. Oh my god!
And that's the military. Is that what you were saying? With the military, military stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're big into MLMs.
Yeah, and you have a captive audience.
Yeah.
Because you're bored and you're lonely.
Yeah, and I think that
you're looking for a group
that maybe some people that buy the product, and maybe some people that even participate in the sales team, maybe to them the whole discrepancy between paying a Nordstrom price for a Walmart quality. Maybe to those people, for them, there's such a sense of like community and
it was probably worth it to
they
them.
don't mind.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, Cindy. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one.
Oh, good night, Cindy.
Good night.
Everybody pray for Cindy's puppy. He's not feeling well.
Oh, prayers.
Yes.
Poor
Prayers for
little
the
pooch.
pups.
Yes. Honey Cake Girl said she purchased nice buttery soft leggings at Costco, and she enjoys it as much, if not more, than LuLaRoe leggings. Probably because you could just go and get a pizza and over at the cafe right there too, right? I love Costco.
Oh, same.
Oh, do we have another bot?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. That's interesting.
Let me jump on in here and take care of this.
I want to know what they feel like, the original leggings. I hear they're fabulous.
I got rid of all mine, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to see an original pair. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think I
wonder
did.
If they're at a premium, because I mean, my top certainly wasn't, and this is, like circa 2017.
Can you chill?
Sorry for the silence. I was just trying to get rid of that.
Oh, you're fine.
Comment. Okay, I hope I got it.
So I want to ask Honey Cake Girl and Tara Lee and Bebop, did you guys, everybody, did you guys watch the first episode, or did you see it from before?
Or did you just hear it from other sources? About that, because I'm sure it's been around before the docuseries came out. It was definitely,
and you know how on the ball I am. This docuseries came out 4 months ago, so I'm on it.
Yeah, I find this stuff really. I could not stop watching. I had to make myself stop watching the docuseries, and I'm going to say too much. I know I'm going to say too much.
And the first one, it's just like anything else. If you did watch the first one and you're kind of like, give it time because it's a slow build, but oh my gosh.
It's really good. It draws you in.
Mm-hmm.
Lufa, did you watch the series? I forgot. You did not watch it, right?
Which one?
The docuseries on Prime?
Oh, yeah, but it's been a few months. So
okay. You watched it when it first came out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not quite in my memory like you girls is.
Right. Yeah, I had just been watching it as of yesterday. I was still watching
it. Oh,
yeah.
So,
yeah, it's really fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Tara Lee said she watched the Vice program a while ago, but didn't know about the series, so we were mentioning it. And Honey Cake Girl binged the whole thing, and she had seen a bunch of YouTube videos before that. And Bebop has not seen it yet. She didn't do her homework. She's gonna get in trouble now, Bebop.
No,
detention.
We're just glad you're here, Bebop. But there is a multitude of is that even applicable? There is a ton of stuff to watch on YouTube about this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's no shortage.
Even if you don't have Prime, you can still go to YouTube and see.
Oh yeah, you can piece it all together.
And you can follow Roberta on TikTok. She does a ton of content on there about it.
Yeah, that's how I spent Friday.
I want to go look that stuff up, but I kind of don't want to ruin the rest of the series. How many episodes are in the first
4.
season? Okay, all right. And there's just one season right now, or 2?
I think it's just one. I don't think there's going to be a second season. Well, maybe there will be.
Pretty much done. So I think I could go do my little YouTube tour now and not ruin anything for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And then they're going to have more later on, right? Seasons?
No, I mean,
I think so. I think that was it, wasn't it?
Pretty much wraps it up.
I think it did, but there's still a lot hanging in the air because they settled out of court for a few of the cases, but there is still a couple pending. And I know, did you notice? Well, that's a spoiler. Well, it's not that bad, but the girl in
Control
the white
yourself,
sweater.
Lottie. Control yourself.
I just talked myself out of that right away. But the girl in the white sweater, she had no problem telling it, like singing like a bird. And bless her heart, I love her so much. But she couldn't give all the details at the very end because she had settled out of court and she had an NDA.
Is that why she was kind of like hesitant to answer some things? Okay, that makes sense. Tara watched 3 episodes.
Oh, good.
Good.
I was in that.
Oh, honey, K-Girl, you were.
Oh, she was in the
LuLaRoe
Facebook group.
Fails Facebook group. Oh God, I've heard about that.
I might have to join that and check it out.
Yeah, that's when they all got together and started the class action lawsuit.
So when we come back and discuss episode 2 or whatever, we might. Do you want to do it episode by episode, or do you want to do it? How do you want to do that? We're probably just going to do the same.
You guys want to do it?
Okay. Because I know we've said a couple things that weren't in the first episode. So
yeah, I think it's kind of hard because I know, like when Bruno opens up his newspaper on his phone all the time, like it's constantly there's constantly headlines about it. So, spoiler alert.
But I think it covered everything on my notes.
I think so.
That I wrote down about this and like
Sam
just about
Schultz
their history.
is the guy's name. The entertainment director.
What?
Sam Schultz.
Sam. Okay. Yeah, I loved him. Oh no! I thought you meant the other dude in the office.
No, Sam Schultz was the entertainment director.
Okay.
The guy.
Yeah, I liked his openness about the whole thing. But yeah, I loved the Office guy. He was my favorite.
Oh, the Office guy is the best. I was watching with Bruno and I just threw up my hands and I said, I love that guy. And he's
Me too.
Yeah, and he's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. There's just something about him. He's like, okay.
He was cute. He seemed like he'd be a fun guy to work with.
He was adorable. He looked like he almost like he just reminded me of like a little. I mean, I don't want to call him a nerd, but he's a little nerdy, like in an adorable way.
He was non-threatening.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. He was like you totally could hang out with him without worrying about if he was gonna like hit on you or be inappropriate. He just seemed like a cool guy. Nice friend to have around.
But no Kelly Clarkson.
No Kelly Clarkson. No, sorry. How did he feel about God, who else performed? Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus.
Oh, was it Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, I think she did too. And Katy Perry.
I'm thinking, you're right. No, he didn't have any kind of aversion to that because he wasn't a fan. He was a diehard fan of Kelly
right,
Clarkson.
And that ruined it for him.
It did.
Right?
No more.
Right.
No more.
All right. So, do you want to get some comments from the chat, or do you want to just wrap this up? Because we're a little over an hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
almost.
we'll read whatever anybody else has to say, and then we'll save. You know, we got to leave you guys hanging for more.
Yeah, we can't give you all of the details, even though you could go Google it right now.
Right.
We're just going by what we watched, and we're just talking about the one episode. Basically, we went into a few different items, but overall, and you got to see Lottie dressed like Deanne, and I think
y'all. I can't tease my hair; it won't stay.
I'm gonna put it back up again because you deserve a little more screen time.
Thanks.
There you go. Deanne and Lottie. Show it off, Lottie.
There you go. I tried.
All right. I think you look adorable.
I mean, maybe it's a blessing that I couldn't pull it off.
I think it worked fine, honestly.
Thank you.
Just in case somebody came in later and they didn't get to see that, I wanted to share that with you guys again. Lottie worked hard on that, you guys.
I did. I had
it's an original.
My necklaces and my kimono.
And your lashes.
My lashes. Oh yeah, you like that? I tried to make them as gaudy as I could. And I love
a little
you,
more.
Dina. This is nothing. Y'all know I can be a petty Betty sometimes.
Yeah, it's great to see you too, Bebop. We'll
is.
try to go live soon and do another non MLM stream as well. Just have some fun.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a Christmas stream. So I mean, I don't think it's actually gonna be on Christmas, but we'll figure
just a holiday stream. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do like a Christmas Eve, or we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A holiday stream would be great.
And then y'all are gonna have like elf costumes or something.
We'll figure something out. I'm gonna be busy Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day I should be home at some point. So we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know.
We always do.
Honey K Girl Googled the office. They're still in Corona, just not the original location where the leggings.
Okay.
Like the other issues with them.
Yeah, I really want to know if you're currently in LuLaRoe and you happen to watch this, could you put in the comment section if they're properly storing the product at this time? Because I really want to know that, and I don't think that you'd find an answer.
Yeah, give us the true dirt.
Well, it's rained all day, so they better be.
There you go.
Well, that's not going to stop.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, allegedly.
I
mean, maybe they figure it's Southern California.
Thank you, Bebop. She loves.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Bebop loves our names, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Bebop.
Thank you, Bebop.
Thank you. LuLaRoe, she was the inspiration, and then I'm like, I don't know what to. I mean, Lufa, it was easy for them because they have the L's, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just gonna put Boss Babe. There's nothing with Jane.
No, that's epic. That's awesome. No, because that's
no, that's great.
Hashtag.
I could have put Hun.
Ooh.
No, Boss Babe is really good for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I am bossy.
Well, yeah,
right?
you're the dom.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess that does fit. Good point, Lufa. Good point, Lufa.
That's right.
Honey K Girl's gonna investigate this. She's gonna check it out.
Good.
And Bebop, make sure you watch from the beginning, okay? Because you'll learn some more stuff about this whole company. And
yeah, Bebop, you won't even have to watch the episodes. Just
because we're just
you get
so
right
thorough.
into it. You realize they're such liars and they're so fake. That couple, Deanne and Mark, so fake.
Deanne is really bitchy too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
it's the hypocrisy. Did y'all want to just punch a wall when you were watching the depositions?
Yeah, because they're like, I can't recall. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like Lottie said, I wanted to take that dragon fruit drink and just like throw it in her face or something.
Chomping on her gum in a legal proceeding.
How dare she?
Could you be more cocky? Right?
Notice that Lottie is not chewing gum because she's classy.
Oh,
you should have though.
I forgot.
Damn it, Lottie. Episode 2, do it.
Well, you're not getting it. This is just for the premiere, guys. You're not getting all of this.
Right. Deanne was cockier than those pants that we showed. I just have to say.
Can we make that the next title?
Cockier than LuLaRoe pants? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, once you make the thumbnail with the Tower of Pisa, it'll all fit in, but we can't do that because it's all
no, because and plus we'll probably get a strike knowing us with our luck. I mean, as it is, Deanne's calling YouTube right now and saying, get these biatches off the air. Come on.
I'm sure.
Because we're so high up there that she's watching us.
Aren't we? Yeah.
They probably do look when they're bored. Oh, let's see who's talking about us today. Why not?
Maybe. I mean, I've had this out in the universe for like 6 days and nobody said anything negative. So maybe we're under the radar, or
for now
they're watching.
Everybody else is being silenced.
Yes.
Lula, your picture, Lula.
Yes.
Lula,
I turned off the cam because I had to leave my office. Yeah.
And you don't have a picture, so that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I'll put Deanne's picture up there for you.
That works.
She who says she's frightened.
She's scary. I mean, I think Mark wanted to be cool. He wanted to like be a little more open in the interview. I could tell, but she would give him a look like,
yes,
no.
yep.
Well,
And
did you guys
like,
see how they trolled her in the cover photo for the documentary?
Guess I don't remember it.
She's just giving like a big angry face. And I was just like, wow, this is bad.
Yeah, it's like,
or maybe it's like when you're, you know what I mean? When you're scrolling, it'll have like the thumbnail.
Right.
Yeah, she's got a real.
I think one-on-one, he could probably be a nice guy, and he'd probably be fun to hang out with. But she's very controlling of everything, I think.
Yes. Oh, much so.
Yeah, like she could. If you said the wrong thing, she's like, "No, you're gonna do it this way." Yeah, it's just there's no giving. It's all taking with her. Just I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe I got.
She is a true dom.
Yeah, maybe that's why she bugs me, because I am too.
Not like
there
that.
You go.
You are nothing.
Kelly Clarkson.
You're bossy, but no.
Oh God, no! I could never be like that. She's just kind of on the verge of being mean.
I don't think she has a conscience.
No, and I think that stems from what she was taught when she was growing up. Money was everything.
Yeah.
That's true.
With that said, we're going on 1 hour and 22 minutes, so I think we should probably wrap it up. You guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And do you guys want to add anything else before we leave?
Nope.
Lottie, Lufa?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Well, no, thank you for coming up here.
Lufa, stop it.
And we will. If you guys have any other comments, please leave them for us after the stream, and you want to give us some pointers on the MLMs, anything that we don't, let us know. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time. I think maybe next Thursday. Are we going to do it?
Yep.
And that's on the 16th.
That's not we're not hitting like a holiday or anything. That's like the 13th or something, or the 15th.
You just look at my schedule.
The 16th.
Yeah.
Lufa, are you good, or you need to look?
Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I looked.
Cool.
I'm good.
All right, so keep your eyes peeled, and we'll be back. And thank you guys so much, and you have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye. Love you guys.
All right, bye guys. Love you.
Bye.